Hello, Trisha, and the rest of the Naked Army. Strip clubs. I have always had a strange feeling about strip clubs. Not like they're awkward or not like they're uncomfortable to me. I just, I just don't see the point in them. I've been to a strip club 2.5 times, and I'll briefly cover those stories. I was just turning 18, and my buddies wanted to go out and celebrate. So they took me to a strip club. And I called my girlfriend first. I said, hey, they want to take me out to a strip club. Are you okay with this? And actually, she started laughing at me. And she said, yeah, you go enjoy yourself. Have fun. And then she just kind of hung up the phone with laughing as she goes click, right? So I go to the strip club, and it was my first time, so I was a little anxious. And then I get inside, and I'm looking around, and I see like a bunch of guys all over the place. I see girls walking around topless, some of them walking around naked, and we sat down, and I'm just kind of like, okay, like now what? And my friend bought me a lap dance, and it was really awkward because as much as the show was going on, like everyone was looking at the girl that was right in front of me, so it kind of was like an all eyes in my direction type thing. So I was just sitting there really awkward, and I didn't really enjoy it. So hour and a half later, we go home, and my girlfriend comes over for the night, and she's smiling. She's saying, how did you like the strip club? I'm like, don't ever need to go back to one of those again. The next time I went was probably 3 years later, and it was my manager's last day. So all of us, because we're all a really good group of friends, so all of us go out to the strip club. And again, it was just kind of the same thing. Like it was more bonding and hanging out with the guys, and it was kind of fun just to look around and have gorgeous girls come over. And but there wasn't much else of a point. I didn't spend any money. I didn't want to. They would do these deals for two songs for one, and it was just weird because all the guys would be sitting like shoulder to shoulder to shoulder next to each other along the wall while these girls were dancing. And the time after that, like it was kind of like a little bluff out thing with my friends. We were doing an evangelistic series, and we were trying to like startle one of my friends, so we go to the strip club, and I'm okay with it. Like I walk in the door, and one of the performers is standing there on her cell phone. She's like, "Oh, I'm just here because there's no reception inside." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she's wearing like the stringiest bikini ever, and to me, it just registered as in, "Yep, that's a performer. That's her job." And all my other buddies kind of were like freaking out, and we just took off immediately from there. So strip clubs to me are a show, but it's a show I don't necessarily want to watch with everyone else around me. I don't get into that vibe. Like going to hang out with the guys, yeah, that's fun, that's cool. I can totally see that. But as far as like a thing to do to get off is just not there for me. I just don't see the point in it. I've been to a burlesque show, and just the performance of it I can appreciate because I can see how something like that would be empowering for some people. I can understand why other people would have a problem with it because of the whole modesty issue. I get that. But for me as a person, I'm very indifferent to it because I just don't see the attraction or the allure of it. But I can also see why other people would. So those are the basics on my thoughts of a strip club. Not much experience on it at all. Yeah, hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for the topic. It was fun to kind of just think back to these moments in my life of my interactions at these places. So have a good week.